I'd like to make an announcement. Kaido made the best album of all time.
I'll let you finish. Hello. My name is Amrit. His name is Basil. And today, we will be ranking all of the Mythical Zoan Devil Fruit users in the One Piece universe. So, just to name off all of the known Mythical Zoan users that we know of right now. It's Marco, personal favorite, Sengoku, Old Man, Kaido, God, Katarina Devon, Dyke, and Orochi, Ugly. So,
What kind of fucking ranking is that?
we have all of
God,
those options.
I'm
And
glad
we
I
have
have
all
the
those
option between
options.
God and Dyke. To all the Dykes out there, I'm sorry if you're offended.
And from that listing, we're
joke,
going to be
it's a
ranking what we believe to be the strongest. We're going to start off with the weakest and move our way up to the strongest.
Alright.
So, let's do it.
Okay, so weakest?
But the main problem that I'm seeing is Sengoku, because we have no clue what the heck his thing does.
I mean, it's just Buddha, right?
Yeah,
Just turns into a
but at the
golden
same
Buddha.
time, Buddha made him freaking fleet admiral, so it's not like he's gonna be
Yeah.
weak.
Yeah, I doubt it. I think he's probably like he's probably definitely yes. This is language. I think he might be stronger than Sakazuki. Like even in his
Yeah, I feel like all the older pirates are just stronger.
stronger.
Well, no,
Yeah.
everyone from the older generation, not just pirates.
Yeah.
See, I want to bring up Orochi because he was very disappointing. Because we're talking about users, right? And as a user, he was very disappointing.
With like a mythical Zoan.
Yeah. For someone that has a mythical Zoan and 9 heads, I was very disappointed in the way he used it. I'm not going to
Yeah, I
say
don't
it,
know.
but there's an obvious number one, and I feel like us mentioning it is going to ruin it, but we all know who we're thinking of for number one best mythical Zoan user. He's blue.
Oh.
But no one said that. No, you can't say that yet, man. We gotta get to it. Jeez.
Okay, so weakest. Do you think? I think Katarina Devon. And I don't know much about Orochi, but from the way you described him, it sounds like he's probably not that good.
Well, he's ugly and he got his ass beat, so.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Fucking attractiveness is part of that.
We're ranking the
ranking
users' attractiveness should be part of it
factor.
too.
No shit.
It's gonna
I
be
put
a small
Katarina
part of it,
Diva-
but it's gonna be a
Oh
part
my
of
God,
it,
I just
alright?
said Katarino. Just said Katarino Devon.
Alright, let's just. I
I
wanna
put Carson.
see how he got beat, cause I haven't seen that part yet, but I know he does.
Who? Orochi?
Yeah.
Let's see.
The heavy no Mi model Yamata no Orochi, which allows him to transform into an 8-headed snake. Only one head bore his eyes, mustache, and crown, while the others are more generic looking by comparison.
He was an ally of Kaido, one of the 4 emperors, until Kaido betrayed and killed him for a new Onigashima project.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So yeah, he was killed. He was an emperor.
He was the Emperor of Wano.
He was one of the 4 emperors.
What? Are you sure
Yeah.
you're not talking about Kaido?
Oh. Makes more sense. That makes more sense. I was like, damn, that's really strong. And then he just kind of just stabs him with that. Like, that's a
No,
That's a
dude, you
weird way to
should.
kill an
By the
emperor.
way they made his character like act, he's a bitch.
for a guy with like a mythical Zoan. You'd think he'd be like pretty strong. Like, I don't know. Mythical Zoans are not like, they're not easy to come by. Would you rank him the weakest?
Yeah, because all this thing gives him is the ability to attack you from 8 different spots.
So it makes him also very vulnerable.
Yeah, it's true, because there's a bunch of heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the weakest. That dude. I don't like him.
Karuzumi Rochi is the weakest. See, I feel like in the Mythical Zoan, it's more opinionated, because we really haven't seen them perform at all.
Other than Kaido and Marco, yeah.
Yeah. It's more in Katarina Devon with the like 9 tails.
Oh,
She is the second weakest. Because I don't know if Marco,
honestly,
how Marco would
that's my favorite, but he's honestly not that strong.
Yeah, no. I mean, like healing, yeah, that's good. Like it's basically like a Zoan combined with like a logia, except the logia is more defense. It's just all defense.
He's not. Alright, let's talk about what he uses for attack. He can just use his foot. He doesn't have anything that
Yeah,
he
which
can
is
really
not
do.
much. Yeah, it's not much you can go off of. It's a very easy target. It's a very easy thing to block. You can't. What are you gonna do besides that? I mean, you need to fly. So he has wings, sure. But then,
So
yeah, you got Haki. You can just destroy him.
his hockey is like.
Or just
I don't think his hockey is really that strong either, because like.
wait. Would you say that he's stronger than Orochi though?
Yeah. Orochi really
Yeah?
was not strong, dude.
At all?
No, he just had a. He basically got his position because Kaido put him there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we're doing the
I'd say
users.
then.
We're doing the users plus their fruit, not just
Yeah, yeah.
specifically their fruit. So
Yeah.
I think Marco could be.
And Marco. Yeah, I think Marco's could probably be like one of the weakest though. Like if I'm looking at Sengoku, Kaido, and Katarina Devon. I don't know, man. Marco just doesn't seem like he can like handle all of them like one-on-one. I feel like he's a good support. Like he's the best support you can ever get. Is just healing constantly.
I'm trying to see what the abilities is of Katarina Devon.
Strengths and weaknesses. The great strength of the fruit is that the user is capable of transforming into other people, allowing them to impersonate them. The clothing of the target person can also be imitated during the transformation. The fruit has no known weakness aside from the standard devil fruit weaknesses.
So she could basically imitate you.
Yeah, so I'd probably put Marco even over her then. It's just imitations. I mean, depends. If you're imitating a really strong person, yeah. I mean, how does that work though? Does she get like their abilities?
No, she doesn't because
Just the looks?
Because I think she just gets the looks because there was a scene I like recently saw where she turned. You remember the invisible guy from Punk Hazard? Not Punk
Yeah.
Hazard. The Gecko Moria place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, they killed him, and they stole his power.
Okay.
But Katarina Devon turned into him, but she couldn't become invisible.
Oh, dude, then I'd just say she's like the weakest.
I mean, it's more useful than Orochi though, because we're talking about person as well.
Is she strong though? Like, cause like I feel like with Orochi you can just attack if you can attack from all kinds of sides, and what's the point? I mean, she's like more good like as an assassin, but like I feel like remember that one dude who went with Luffy to impel down?
Mr. 3?
Mr.
Mr. 2?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, her ability is basically that.
Bentham, I think his name was. But yeah.
So it's just, I don't think it's useful at all. I feel like, yeah, imitation and like you can do it like to assassinate people, I guess. But that's pretty much it.
You want to give her 5?
I think so. I think like Orochi is probably above her. I don't think, like if you can at least attack, she doesn't look like she can defend herself either. It just looks like nothing. I mean, it says that there's no known weaknesses, but I don't see her defending herself with her ability.
These are facts. Yeah. Wait, what powers does Orochi's thing give you? Like, did you look at his?
Let me look at his. The fruit grants the user 8 supreme, extremely long-necked heads, each one capable of speech on their own. It appears that the user have some degree of control about the number of heads that can sprout at once, with 8 being the maximum limit. Curiously, some of Orochi's human form features, such as his crown and mustache, are present only in one of the heads. In this form, Orochi was able to easily lift Kamurasaki, one of his snake heads. In this form, the user is able to bite multiple opponents with considerable amount of strength and range, the latter due to elongated necks. The user is also has incredible amount of durability in their transformed state, with Orochi being capable of sustaining damage from ceiling collapsing on his head with a few repercussions, as well as surviving by a Zeus-enhanced lightning bolt. The fruit has no known weakness aside from the standard devil fruit weaknesses. Yeah, dude, I think it's stronger. He can control how many heads come out. So it can just turn into one giant snake.
I don't know, man. I just don't like that dude. But yeah, I guess.
I think
I'll give it to
I
you.
still think it's yeah.
Fine. It is what it is.
How do you think that would? How do you think he would go against Marco though?
Marco? All he does is physical attacks, though. I don't even think he really knows hockey, so he wouldn't be able to do anything against Marco. And Marco does know hockey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if he doesn't know hockey, then he's pretty much incapable of fighting. Like he can do like
check
damage.
and see. Because from what I've seen, he doesn't have hockey. Like Orochi, he is just there. He just uses his ability, and nobody really messes with him because he's the freaking Shogun.
Who?
Orochi. Orochi doesn't show up on the list of people who have armament hockey either, so
I'll probably go with Marco then. If you can't really, fight against hockey, is like, dude, fuck, you can't get anywhere. You can get so many, like, what's his name? Shanks got to where he is because of hockey.
these are facts.
If you don't have hockey, you're pretty much like way behind.
Alright, so what are we doing? Katarina Devon is the worst.
And then Orochi is my pick.
But what if, does Katarina Devon have hockey? I think she does.
But even then, he has like 8 heads, dude. Like he can do significant amount of damage. Does she have? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she. I mean, she's part of what's his name, Blackbeard's crew. So she has to have like some sort of hockey, right?
Yeah, she was like one of the few people he actually like chose. So
maybe Orochi and then Devon, and then I'd go with Marco.
Yeah. So Orochi is the worst. Thankfully. Devon
you're happy.
is second to worst. And then Marco is the third strongest.
I think he's in the middle. I don't think he's nearly as strong as Kaido or Sengoku.
Alright. Well, let's talk about Sengoku then, because we could potentially make an argument for Sengoku over Kaido.
I mean, has he ever faced? Yeah, I mean, Sengoku faced Goldie Roger though, with Garp.
Yeah.
And like, they beat him at one point, didn't they?
No, they never beat him.
But they did. They could like go against like Goldie Roger.
Yeah.
Like Garp and Goldie Roger, from what I know, is stronger than Kaido. So
But he's also old. Sengoku's old now.
Yeah, that's true. And he's retired. So prime Son Goku, I might say he might be stronger
Yeah,
than
like,
Kaido.
that's not fair though.
But at this point, I don't think he could be able to handle Kaido.
Cause Katarina Devon, Wako. So yeah, it's just between those two. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
the
know.
last two.
They haven't given us like basically anything on Sengoku.
Yeah, I mean, you can look up his devil fruit, but like, let's
They're
see the
saying
strengths
the
and
same much.
weaknesses. Oh, it has the main strength of this devil fruit is that it allows the user to transform into a giant living golden Buddha, gaining an extreme boost in strength to match his size in this form. Sengoku's limbs grow out of proportion, giving him abnormally large arms, relatively tiny legs. His entire body takes on a solid golden hue, gray color in Gigante battle. In addition to full and hybrid transformation that are available to all Zoan fruit users. He can also use palm thrust to launch a powerful shockwave. This fruit has no apparent weakness aside from the standard devil fruit weaknesses.
But Kaido has Dragon Breath.
Yeah.
Thunder Bagua.
What?
That shit he did to like one shot Luffy. That wasn't even in his dragon form either. He could fly.
He has more advantages.
He can control the weather too.
What?
Oh no, he can control clouds. He can control clouds.
Oh. I'd like to see how he's gonna how that would work if assuming Monkey the dragon has wind. I want to see how that would work against that, his ability if he had wind. But I'd say, Son Goku looks like if he gets big, he might be able to go toe to toe with Kaido. But I feel like Kaido, if he transforms into a dragon, then you probably will slightly outmatch.
You seen the size of that man when he turns into a dragon? What the hell is Sengoku gonna do?
I saw a picture. Sengoku can like land a hit and like create shockwaves, but like he can just fly up and just like just do dragon breath constantly, and his haki is just insane. You can't pierce through that shit.
The only person who's ever actually scarred him was fucking Kozuki of Kozuki Oden, and the only reason he beat him is because he's like the biggest Chad in all of One Piece.
So I feel like at this point, I would lean more towards Kaido being the strongest mythical Zoan, and Son Goku being, I don't know if I would say close second, but I'd say he's definitely up there. I think he could go toe to toe with Kaido at like a younger age, but now I think he would still be able to put up a challenge. I think Kaido is even stronger. Like even you compared him to logia type users, I think he is the strongest. I don't think there's anyone who can match him.
Well, excluding Whitebeard and Goldie Roger.
Well, yeah, if they were around, but right now, there's no one who can even go anywhere near Kaido. So yeah, I'd say Kaido.
I don't even think Garp could really do anything against him.
No, I think Garp is way too old now.
He put up a fight, but it really wouldn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, a fight is nothing against Kaido, who's not slowing down. That man is still fucking strong. And Garp is clearly aging. He's really old. He's not anywhere near his prime anymore.
Alright, it is official. Sengoku is the second strongest.
And Kaido, the tatted monster, being the strongest.
Daddy Kaido. is the strongest in everything.
Is the strongest.
Is
End
the
of
strongest,
conversation.
period.
And in the next video, when we're talking about who could be the strongest paramecia users, we're just gonna put
And
honorable
also
mention.
Kaido.
Kaido is the strongest, no matter what.
We should do an honorable
Fuck all
mention
the
in my
paramecia
logia.
users. Fuck all the other ones. Who's the strongest hockey user? Honorable mention. Kaido is better than anyone else.
Honorable mention, Kaido is actually the strongest character in any category in any show.
Just like
Fuck Madara Uchiha.
I'd like to make an
Shout out
like,
Kaido.
You see, like, you see like fucking Kanye when he like goes on stage and like the what's her name Taylor Swift. I'd like to make an announcement. Kaido made the best album of all time.
I'll let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Kaido is the strongest
Kaido.
anything in this entire story.
Kaido, and you just see Kaido like, oh my god.
All right, let's go down the
I
list.
think it's Kaido.
Just to make everything clear. So,
All right.
weakest. So number 5, Orochi, because he's
Oh, yeah.
ugly and weak. Number 4, Katarina Devon, because she's beautiful, and all she does
okay,
is turn
I covered
into.
my eyes.
She's a fucking. Because she's beautiful,
Sound like I didn't hear that.
and all she does is turn into other things. We're not sure yet. We might have to update this depending on how that turns out.
Yeah.
Number 3 would be Marco, because even though he could heal himself, and take a lot of damage, he can't really attack with much. Number 2, Sengoku, because he's old. I don't know.
Fuck old people.
I don't know, he's old.
And he's just, we haven't seen much
Okay,
of him, and he
alright,
doesn't
fine,
look like
fine.
in his prime.
Sorry, good.
Yeah, I just don't think in his prime. Maybe he could have been strong, but I just don't think he could match like Kaido's strength at this point.
Yeah.
I think he's like Kaido's known around the world to be the strongest at this point.
Yeah.
So with that label already, like there's no way that Sengoku could beat Kaido.
That was basically what I was gonna say. I'm gonna say Sengoku's number 2 because he's being compared to Kaido, and then Kaido is number 1 because he's daddy.
He's Luffy's mom.
Yes.
Just the reveals, the just left and right. You're like, what the fuck is going on here? I don't know how. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This is our personal opinions on the 5 mythical Zoans that we know of so far. And if you have a different opinion, please leave your list in the comments. We'd be very interested to see on how you guys would rank them. But yeah, be sure to like, comment if you want to, subscribe.
Okay, there it is.
And yeah, tune in next time. We'll have more One Piece content, and we'll probably vary a lot. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed.
Call this anime talk.
See ya.
Time. See ya.
Oh, I thought we were doing a high five. I just went like.
Oh yeah, sure, we can do that too.
Just smack my computer.